We go through tutorial 2 and we are starting with the questions of section A. Let's see the questions that have to do with section A, which is naming. I can see that number 1 is a section A question, so let's do number 1. Let's see. It says write the expanded formulas and the names of the following compounds according to the recommendation of the IUPAC system. We love that. Let's go. So this is going to be CH3, 2 of it. Then we have a CH, then a CH2. Then we have a CH2 again. Then we have a CH3. So this is what we have, right? Now, what are they saying? They said we should write the expanded formulas and the names. So if I put this, I know that these two are connected to this CH. How easy is that? So I can put my CHs like this. And it's connected to CH2 and CH2 and CH3 and an H. So anyway, we can do it like that. So what can I do? I can put the 2 like this. Okay. Then what am I going to have? This is a CH3. We can put it. And here is another CH3. And they're connected to this guy, this CH. So here is just an H. And here is a CH3 and another CH3 down here. Then we go inside. We have a CH2, CH2, and a CH3. So this is a CH2, which you can put as a CH2, C and 2 H's, then another CH2, so C and 2 H's. Then we have a CH3, which is like this. This is what we have. And what name do we give to this? Let's identify the longest chain. So the longest chain, either we can start like this, or we can go like this, which is still going to be the same. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is pentane. So we have a pentane. Then what do we have? On carbon number 2, we have a methyl. So this is going to be 2-methyl pentane. Okay, this is again a methyl pentane. Now we can go to part B. Let's see what part B has for us. This is the same thing. Oh my, isopropyl is IPR. This shows for isopropyl. Then we have chloride. So we just put our propyl, and iso is right at the middle. That is where we have it. And what is coming here is a chlorine. So what do we say now? This is going to be, remember when we name it now, we have to number our chain. 1, 2, 3. On position 2, that's where we have a chloro. But since it has 3, it is a propane. So since it has 3 carbons, it's a propane. On position 2, that's where it has the chlorine. So it's a 2-chloropropane. Okay? We put it 2-chloropropane. And this is going to be the IUPAC naming. And you would be done. Now we can go for the last one, which is part C. Let's see what it says. What is it saying? It says that you have CH3C, then Cl2, then C, then F3. How good is this? So we have a CH3C, then it's bonded to Cl2, and we have a C, then we have an F3. So obviously I can see that this carbon has no hydrogens on it. It has to have 4 things. So that means it has this CH3 and these 2. And it is connected to this. So what we can do is we show it like this. We have a carbon connected to another carbon. And here it has these 3 things that are connected to it are going to be chlorine and another chlorine. Then this CH3, which is a carbon and 3 hydrogens. Those are the 3 things that are connected to this carbon. Okay, it has to be connected to 4 things. So here you can see this CH3 is connected to the carbon. These 2 are connected to the carbon. It makes it 3. So obviously the 4th bond can only be with this other carbon, which has 3 other bonds that are 3 fluorines. So it is a fluorine, a fluorine, and a fluorine. This is what we have. Now we've got to find a name for this. What is going to be the name? For the name, first let's look at the longest carbon chain that we have. We have 1, 2, oh my, and 3 here. Okay, the longest continuous carbon chain will move like this. It's a continuous carbon chain, right? If I choose a yellow crayon, I can say we move like that, like this, and like that, without lifting your pen. So it's a continuous. So these 3 make one chain, which is a propane. So you can come and say we have a propane. Then what do we have on our propane? Now we have to number the carbons. We always remember we start with where the first substituent is, and I can see I'll put this as my number 1. Because this carbon, I can't make it number 1. There's nothing here. There's no substituent. So I'll start here 1, 2, then 3. So it's going to be 1, 1, 1 for trifluoro, right? And since there's trifluoro and chloro, who starts first? It is obviously the chloro. So it's going to be 2, 2. So you can say 2, 2 dash dichloro, okay? because alphabetical order says chloro comes before fluoro. Then you put a dash again and you say 1, 1, 1. Then you put a dash, you say trifluoro now. It's now trifluoro. And since it's 3, now you say propane. Okay, so it's going to be 2,2,1,1,1 trifluoropropane. Okay, 2,2-dichloro 1,1,1 trifluoro, and it is propane. Remember, every single substituent you have to put it. So this is on 1, this is on 1, this is on 1. That's why we say 1,1,1. This chlorine is on 2, and this one as well. So that's why we say 2,2. Okay, 2,2, and since there are 2, you say dichloro, and here you say 1,1,1 trifluoropropane. How good is this? I know you love it, right? This is going to be our solution. And we can go to number 2 and see how it goes, and we can represent the structures. Goodbye for now. See you in the next video.